Krista Perreira is the Associate Dean for Undergraduate Research, directing the Office of Undergraduate Research. You literally just came straight from the airport. There was a mix-up that I should have caught in the files because she told me it was double-sided, and I should have noticed that the file was single-sided when I looked at it. So you're like completely extemporaneously winging this, right?
Yeah.
Well, so, you know.
So I sent the wrong flyer, and I will
come along and do that. Let me see.
I will send out a handout that will cover most of the information that I'm going to try and share with you now, as well as information that I'm sure I'm going to leave out because, as Peter said, I'm winging it. So I want to tell you a little bit about the Office for Undergraduate Research. So first of all, if you want to find us, we're over in Graham Memorial, near the corner of, I don't know what the corner is, but on Franklin Street in the same building where the honors office is. And I forgot you're videotaping this too. Fun. So
Again, you're a trooper.
So we're over on Franklin Street in the same office area where the honors office is, Graham Memorial Building. And the Office of Undergraduate Research is designed to do exactly that, support engagement of undergraduates in research. So we want to help you incorporate undergraduates into your research projects and your NSF career awards and the like. So there are several ways that we can help you do that. First, you might want to incorporate undergraduate research into the courses that you teach. And so we can work with you to help you do that process. And those kind of courses that incorporate undergraduate research, our favorite is a type of course it's a research exposure course. A research exposure course just has one project embedded into the course that allows students to really get a hands-on feel for how research is done in your discipline. And we cater to every single different discipline. So you can be in the fine arts and humanities, you can be in social sciences, you can be in natural sciences, or you can be a faculty member who's trying to merge those boundaries and do interdisciplinary work and getting students to do interdisciplinary work. So you can embed a research project into your courses. Those are called research exposure courses. And if you would like, if you need additional assistance with your research exposure course, we will provide funding for a graduate research consultant. That graduate research consultant is paid $750 for the entire semester, and they work 30 hours for the entire semester. But what we find is that's just enough time to really give the students in your courses one-on-one mentorship and some extra assistance with developing those research projects. And usually they're good for courses that have an average of 25 students in them. So the other way we can help you promote undergraduate research and incorporate undergraduates into your research is by providing funding to undergraduates. So we actually, and you then become the mentor. So we actually provide funding to undergraduates. It's $3,000 for a summer undergraduate research fellowship. And during that fellowship, they may be taking a piece of a project that you sort of initially designed, or maybe haven't quite fully designed, and they're taking an idea and they want to flesh it out, or they may have an idea of their own that's tangentially related to your research, and you say, hey, that's a good idea, but I don't have time to really engage in that on my own, but hey, I'd love it if an undergraduate can explore that, and maybe through that process that helps you develop your own ideas, and you're collaborating with the undergraduate. So they apply for, it's a fairly competitive process, a summer undergraduate research fellowship. It's kind of a mini NSF type grant proposal or an NIH type grant proposal. And you provide a letter of support for your mentorship, that you're going to mentor them during the summer. They're expected to work about 9 to 10 weeks, about 20 hours during the week. doesn't work for you and you really want them working on your project, it's not going to be quite as independent as a summer undergraduate research fellowship might be, we have a new program that's in collaboration with the summer school, and that's a program that's funding summer intensive research courses. So the funding is for tuition support to the students, so instead of getting money to engage in research, the $3,000 that they might receive for a summer undergraduate research fellowship, what they'll be getting is tuition, a tuition award, and course credit for assisting you with your research and getting involved in those research projects. And of course, the third way that you can always support undergraduates in research is to hire them directly or as volunteers in your labs or on your research projects. Get them involved. I tell students that during the academic year, faculty often want a commitment of about 10 hours a week if it's a voluntary basis, or even for an employed person. I think that's pretty much expected. You know, it's enough time to give them a feel and that's substantial enough to really have them do something significant for your project if they're working over the semester. And you can actually have undergraduates funded for their research in your lab. You can do that by including them in your grants, including the cost of undergraduate researchers in your grants directly. I have done that myself. They have been extremely valuable and very highly qualified. I've had an excellent experience with them, and I would be happy to share my experience with you. You can also, there are grants that actually allow you to apply for diversity supplements for undergraduate researchers from underrepresented minority backgrounds. So NIH allows diversity supplements at every level, so you can employ a high school student, you can employ an undergraduate student, you can employ a graduate student as a diversity supplement on an existing grant. So I really encourage you to take advantage of those opportunities. In addition, NSF and other agencies have awards and fundings that's specifically for engaging undergraduates in research, and so you can apply for that, and our office is very happy to collaborate with you on applying for that. One example of those types of programs are the REUs that are funded by NSF, and REUs, I'm always getting this a little backwards, so research experience for undergraduates, that's what they're called. But other agencies have similar types of programs, so we're very happy at the Office for Undergraduate Research to help you look for those opportunities. If you've identified an opportunity or have something that you want to do that is going to engage undergraduates in research, we're very happy to meet with you individually and talk about how to do that, work through some of your ideas. And last year we wrote letters of support and helped people incorporate those ideas